So it's TaylorMade Iron Week, and in this video I'm going to give you a little more control with your irons over the curve on the golf ball, and specifically helping you create different curves on the golf ball. Now this isn't something that every golfer should be trying, but if you're at a certain level, it's something that can really help on the course, or if you don't feel that you can take it to the course, use it during the practice time that you have at the range. It's really going to help you understand impact, understand face control, and what creates curve on the golf ball can only be beneficial for your game. So we really have two options when we're looking at curving the golf ball. We curve the golf ball to the right, or we curve it to the left. Now you can see the flag that's down here in the distance. It's very much on the right hand side of the green. For me to really get close to that flag, a left to right curving shot would be really helpful. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then we can sort of talk a little bit about how you might curve it the opposite way. So there's two things that have to happen if you want to curve the golf ball. You have to control the club path, which is the direction that the golf club is traveling in. And then relative to that, you have to control the club face. Is the club face open to that path or closed to that path? If we're looking for a fade, we need the club path to be left of the target, and the club face needs to be open to that path. So how do I do that? Well, the easiest way to change club path is simply to change my alignment. So you'll notice the alignment stick is on the ground. That should be pointing roughly towards my target. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move that and align significantly to the left of my target. So you can see how that alignment stick now goes more toward the left-hand side of the green. If I simply stand to that golf ball and use that as a reference and make a normal golf swing, that should dictate that my club path is now left of the target, which is the flag, more towards the left-hand side of the green. So just by changing my alignment, I can influence my club path. So how do I then change club face? Well, we're on the golf course. As you can see, we're in the middle of the fairway. We've got a green. We're trying to hit a shot. We want to try and keep this relatively simple. We don't want loads of swing thoughts. Your trail hand is going to have a pretty strong relationship to that club face. So if I take my trail hand and I rotate it over this way, we can sort of say that where my palm face is where the club face would face, more to the left. If I move my hand through and the club face is pointing more in this position, you can see how my palm will be pointing more to the flag. So what we really want to try and do through the golf ball is use our trail hand to almost guide and control that golf ball. If I'm aiming left and I want the ball to curve to the right, I'm going to swing through and I'm going to feel like my palm stays pointing out towards that flag. If I put the golf club in, we would see the club shaft stay in this position for a little bit longer. What we wouldn't want to do is get the hand rotating over and pointing in this direction. That would be more for that right to left shot. So I'm using my trail hand and I'm feeling like my trail hand references that target through impact. No, it won't stay there. At some point it will release over and I'll end up in a hopefully fairly orthodox follow through position. But through the golf ball, I'm just trying to feel that my palm matches the club face, and it's almost, as I say, guiding the ball back to that flag. So let's have a go. Set up as normal, but obviously aimed left, and then palm is going to move that ball back towards that flag on the right. There's the left to right curve. If I've got the right club, in the water, short, wrong club. But you can see it was bang on line. It's exactly what I needed to do. It faded, it was a perfect golf shot. 7 wasn't the club, it was 6. But use those bits of information and you can start to curve that ball exactly as you want to on the golf course and probably get some better results than I did on that one.